figured I'd do a little story time here. I don't think the videos ever got posted on my Facebook, and I don't know if I posted this on YouTube or TikTok. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the story about how me and the boyfriend met. Okay, I know he watches my I know he sees my TikToks. So he's always more than welcome to comment and tell me if I got anything freaking wrong here. Because I swear I think I know it better than he does. So, I moved to Texas around this time last year. Literally on Juneteenth, I was in Galveston doing DoorDash. It was Thursday. Yeah, I was doing DoorDash. As always. With the dogs in my car. And getting to know Galveston a little bit better. God, I miss the island. Nobody understands how much I miss that island until I discuss the island. I'm like, I miss it. Anyway, I actually had my Galveston shirt on today. I actually took a shower because I'm stopped at Love's again, where pretty much I just sleep at Love's here at a truck stop. I sleep at Pilot once in a blue moon. Flying J. But then I usually spend 90% of my nights at the Illinois Welcome Center. The cops came through last night. ISP actually should say came through. I don't know. I know they, sorry. There is something not pleasant in my car. It just knocked it at me. Anyway. So, ISP came through last night. I don't know if they ran my plate, whatever. So I was like, I think I probably should stay at the Loves tonight. I try to go between this and the Illinois Welcome Center. I spend, like I said, 90% of my week at the Illinois Welcome Center. Then probably I might spend 2 days here and do like 5 at Illinois Welcome Center. Anyway, that's not part of the story. I apologize. It's a little past my bedtime, but I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to tell you the story about how me and the current boyfriend met. So, like I said, this is Galveston. Love it. Wore my Galveston tank today. I'm an island girl now. I love my island. Anyway, so I started talking to him in January of last year. And how I can pinpoint when I started talking to him, one, I was actually still working at the time. So I'd come home that day. And he sent me a friend request. He actually sent me a like on Facebook dating. I was like, he's kind of cute. Let's see what this is about. Sent me a message. Started questioning me about a couple things. I was like, we got Snapchat. Yada, yada, yada. Next thing I know, he's calling me on Snapchat. Sorry. My nose is getting a little runny. Anyway, so how I know I hadn't worked, because when I get home from work, I take my pants off. One of the first things I do when I get home, I freaking get out of my work uniform and get to something comfortable, whether it's a shirt, bra and panties, whatever it may be at that point in time. And I remember feeding the dogs, talking to him. I was on the couch, and then I moved from the couch to the kitchen because I had my laptop set up and I had my phone on my laptop. This is how I remember everything. And so he goes, hey, I'm gonna call you really quick on Snapchat. I'm like, okay, go ahead. Me not thinking twice. So when I answer the phone, I have nothing but my bra and panties on. So he got a show that day. And I realized, he's like, oh my God, are you only in your bra? I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was so comfortable in my house that I didn't even pay attention at that point. I was thinking, yeah, space completely. And so, I had my tunic on the back of the chair, so I threw it on really quick. He goes, oh, no, leave it off. Because, like, I've already seen it. I'm like, nah, no, we're good. Like, it's too soon for you to see something like that. And so, put on my tunic. We were talking. He was a little conceited and stuck up, in my opinion, at that point in time. I was like, you think I look good? I look good, don't I? And I'm like, dude, no. I don't go for looks. I go for personality. Cause yeah, but I look good, right? You want me. I don't want you. No. And honestly, I don't know what didn't click to me the second time that he was Puerto Rican. And I was like, oh, fuck. Because a lot of Puerto Rican guys are full of themselves. My former brother-in-law is, too. Anyway, so we start talking for a little bit. And I'm like, I'm just not into you. I wasn't that into him. And I blocked him. He called me up like once, twice. I think he called me up like a second time. And I was like, I'm not into you. I'm good. I blocked him right away. So, I think after, yeah, because I was dating Joe. I started dating Joe not that long after. And then, when I broke up with Joe, he contacted me again. And I'm like, I'm not into you. It ain't gonna happen. And then, I told him, I said, by the way, I'm moving to Texas. I'll be out here shortly. Bye. Moved to Texas. Met a few guys in Texas, as a lot of y'all know. I actually had fun in Texas. 6'5" postman. Dear God, I still think about him every now and then. I had the 6'5" postman. He's a garbage guy. I just thought about it. I really need to text him too. I need to see how he's doing. I know he's on a weight loss journey like I am. I talked to him. Adam, of course, he and I started dating when I got back out to Illinois. Let's see. Oh, the professional soccer player. The college student. He was a college student, now he's a painter. Oh, he was a painter and then is now a college student. He was a house painter, which is a decent business mainly out in Texas. As long as you know what you're doing, you're good. So, let's see. The house painter, professional soccer player, garbage man, Adam, the postman. Oh, and then the one guy who was a decent size. I won't tell you. I'll never let y'all know. My boyfriend knows how big he was. I believe I've told my boyfriend how big he was. Told a few guys how big he was. That was about it. So then, toward the end in December, told Adam, I said, yeah, Christmas, actually, I told Carlos Christmas Eve, who was the garbage man, then I told Adam on Christmas Day. And I slept with them back to back. I also slept with them back to back in November, too. Like, every other day, like, 1 week, it was Carlos, then Adam. Actually, it was like Adam, then Carlos. Adam, then Carlos. And I was like, I'm taking Friday off. I need to let myself relax. I know this is inappropriate for kids. That's why I put an age restriction. So, anyway, had my fun in Texas. Came home. When I got home, a lot of guys that I was starting to see out here, or, was talking to out here, all of a sudden I got like bombarded with messages from these guys. One guy, white boy trucker, and I refer to him by two things: white boy trucker and Ford F-150 guy who never performed, because after the ex-husband moved out of the house, he came to the house and never performed. And Dozer didn't like him. He's like, oh, I'm 6 feet. I'm like, dude, I'm like looking up at you. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, I'm 6 feet. I'm like, fucking lie. He was like 6'5". Like, I swear to you, the 6'5" postman I had in Texas was the same height as White Boy Trucker, but a lot younger than White Boy Trucker. Anyway, I just really don't have a thing for white guys anymore. It's more the Latin flavor, and I'm like, I like it. Anyway, so back out here, White Boy Trucker tried to hit up on me. I said, dude, you and I will never be a thing ever again. And then a guy that was from Wisconsin, who, dear God, knew what he was doing, hit me up. Just realized I haven't texted him since February. It's June. Almost July. I'm not gonna text him. Like I said, I just realized I text Carlos and let him know what's going on with me Anyway. Then the boyfriend slid into the DMs. I told him I want nothing to do with you, sir. Why not? Why are you mad? Due to the fact you were stuck up. You thought you were God's gift to women. No. It's like, okay. Blocked him. Then he showed up on my hilly. So what the fuck do you want? Why are you always mad? I'm not mad. I just don't want anything to do with you. Okay. Blocked him on that. He shows up on Duet. I said to him, okay. I said, you got me on 3 different dating sites. What do you want? Just give me a chance. Let's talk. Let's sit down. I agreed to it. I said, okay. Let's talk. Let's sit down. Actually, I think I'm the one who said, you know what? Let's talk. Let's you and I meet face to face. Let's sit down. Let's talk. Let's actually have a discussion. And for some damn reason, my whatever kicked in, and it's like, you like him. I've known him for over a year. I finally gave him a chance after the 3rd time. And dear God, he was good. And I describe it like how Steve Urkel wore down Laura Winslow. It's the exact same thing that he did to me. That he wore me down. It's fine. I enjoyed it. I miss him like crazy all the time. I think about him nonstop. And it's bad when I think about him nonstop because I did the same thing to the ex-husband. I just had to wait for him to make his next move. Because he sends me a message. He goes, one day I hope you're mine forever. Said to him, I said, are you sure you want to do forever with me? Yeah. You understand? I'm fucked up. I'm messed up. You know, I went through a series of a lot of emotional breakdowns, psychotic episodes. I'm kind of psychotic. He's like, no, I'm sure I want forever with you. Okay. Every time I talk to him, he goes, you want me to get you a hotel room for the night? Currently living in my car. You want me to get you a hotel room for the night? No, good. Sure? Good. Positive. Good. Like, if you want to give me a room for the night, then I want you to come out so you can see me. I don't want to sit there and be in a room by myself with my dog. Who currently, I still have to get her from Winnebago. I don't want to be alone in the room at this point. If you want to get a room, you come out, you see me. We do what we need to do. And then you go back. I will refuse to take rooms from him because I don't want him to pay for something that he's not going to be there for. I would rather him be there with me and cuddle up next to me and just we hold each other the whole night or do whatever we want to do that night. Rather than him get a room for me and me be there by myself. I refuse to. That's the only reason why I will not take that room from him. I don't want to be alone in a hotel like I've been for months. I want him to be there with me. I want him to cuddle me. I want him to hold me and tell me he loves me and whisper it in my ear while he's kissing me. Dear God, I have fantasies. But that's the story how we met. Yes, and I'm living in my car, and I will continuously live in my car till I go back to work full time and am able to afford something at this point. Because I've got nothing. I'm on my own. I'm financially broke. I should say I'm not financially stable. My car barely works 90% of the time, but I'm living in it. And it's what I gotta do until I get a place and until I get a job. I have to have it keep lasting me. It's what it is. Y'all stay safe out there. This is gonna go on my TikTok and my YouTube, and of course when I put it on my YouTube, I always put it for people not under 18. If you follow me on my TikTok, I know who you are. Because you like my videos a lot, and you need to stop. Sir, there is a man in my life, and I think he's finally stopped. I'm not too sure. But you know who you are. You need to stop. This is getting ridiculous. This is like almost stalkerish. You love all my videos, and I'm like, no. Like, I posted videos. I went through a lot of my shit on my TikTok today, and I realized there's videos of me and my ex-husband in there that he sits there and likes. Dude, no. And you know who you are. It's not that hard to figure out who you are. But if for anybody else who sits there and goes, who the hell is she talking about? Look at my videos and watch them. You'll see it really quick. Y'all stay safe.